just respawn, just backspace to your medical ship, and they have taken the word medical and they have put it in the same sentence as respawn. Like, this is the same thing, and it's not. Respawning is you've committed suicide or otherwise died really hard, and now you can come back in ambulance. That's not good. That's, the three blockers for medical are respawn, tier 0 item retention, and the fact that you can still backspace anywhere, without penalty. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing that they've added or going to add the ability to choose a respawn location, have multiple imprints. I think these are also important quality of life things that they have to do. But they have to do so in a way that respawn isn't always the better option. And right now, it's still the better option. It's the best option because there's no other way in the game for people to have a choice to say, hey, I want to engage, the medic. Someone, let me send out my beacon. I need a ride, or I need this injury healed so I can stay in place and continue doing what I'm doing. And the only option is respawn. And even with the introduction of,
I'm live. All right.
I honestly
I've
think it should be
literally
more expensive when
been
they should
watching
remove
this
tier
video.
3 respawn altogether. And then obviously for healing, that's kind of punishing to, the medical player. A lot of players, and I can't speak for everybody, but we do this because we enjoy the gameplay, which is the reward, and we want to help other players, which is the reward. So I refund everybody's beacon, whatever, when it was a thing, like I would just send them their money back. But now that it costs me 50,000 goop credits or whatever to heal a broken arm or what have you, I mean, I'm still going to refund it. I'll just run a couple bunkers. I'll be back on top. Like, it's so easy to make money in Star Citizen that money is not a problem, So it won't be a problem for people to hoard, respawn goop, and it won't be a problem for people to run a medical ship. That's not a detractor. If it is, then, I mean, that's just up to your style of gameplay, I guess.
Oh, I have a lot of questions about all of that. First, I guess I would like to hear from you is, well, it sounds like, in your opinion, respawning is just still too easy.
Yes. It is. That is all.
I think that,
it's really hard to
well,
ask
let's talk about the changes that have come. So basically, they're introducing MedGel, MedGoop, Goopy Goops, whatever you want to call it, to everything else outside of the medical tool, which is kind of where we already use this substance. They've added both measurements to the medical goop that determine whether or not you can heal or respawn in a bed, and they've also added like the fact that this goop can be inserted into beds. So all medical beds accept a resource that you need to keep stocked in order to be healed or respawned on a bed that is not in a hospital. How do you feel about that system itself?
I think we knew it was coming, like we discussed before. I didn't actually think it was going to affect healing, because again, medical's already on the downfall, the downslope of its previous success and activity. Don't add insult to injury.
Nobody's going to call for medical.
I think
there's no reason.
Is a shallow element. I think just being able to run into a place, a hostile situation, unprepared, or so. And I solo a lot of things, and I'm not very good at games, but
check.
I survive 90% of the time. I think it takes away from other things that should be in the game. So preparation, possibly teaming up, joining an org, grouping up with randos, which, contrary to popular belief, is actually safe most of the time. Just giving people, kind of like the Nursa commercial, except now it just costs money. There's just no stakes. And of course, you still get to keep your stuff. Okay, well, we're not going to let you keep your stuff for free. Okay, well, that costs money. Yeah, the game probably needs money sinks, and I don't pretend to know how to figure out the economy and how money should work and the expensive things in the game, but if you want to have medical gameplay, you have to give players a real reason to engage with it. Now, whatever medical gameplay turns out to be, you have to give players a reason to engage with it. And if Respawn is still the least expensive or best value option, and you get to keep your stuff, who knows when that'll go away, then you're going to continue setting a precedent that leads players away from engaging with anything else but Respawn. Oh, I have a broken arm? Okay, backspace, boop. I'm back in my Pisces or my Nursa. I'm on my way, no injury.
Yeah,
you know,
you're kind of changing the way that people think about the game.
Right, and people are going to grow accustomed to this, so when it does come time to change it, if they change it, it's going to be a lot of backlash, and a lot of developers don't handle that well. Sometimes backlash is very much warranted, and sometimes you still have to value the integrity of the vision of your game. What did you want to do with this game? Not like every other game. What did you want to do with your game? Okay, the players don't like it. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to refund because you guys didn't let people respawn in tier 3 beds anymore. They're going to complain on Spectrum for 2 weeks. And as long as you have the other option, Beacon's working, and people just taking things maybe a little bit more slower, people will adjust to the different types of gameplay and style that they have to do now to avoid dying as much. Just like we adjusted to master modes and adjusted to everything else,
Yeah.
So I think this is a step. The introduction of the goop is a step in the right direction.
It is.
But at the same time, on the healing aspect, it's a lateral step in the wrong direction. So the first path was going in the right direction. Now we have a new path, and we're going backward. You can't punish the medical community, in such a significant way. Does it cost money to operate equipment? Sure. Does it require resources? Yeah, that makes sense. But having it be so steep, and I don't agree with raising the cost of beacons either, because you shouldn't punish the player who you're desperate for them to engage with this after you've treated them to respawn for so long. They're not going to spend 50K or 100K for you to come out. They're just going to eat that cost and continue on with their life. And that's it.
So, based on the EVR like they do the rest of the contracts anyways.
I don't know. How does that work?
So, if you're getting a rescue from outside of a safe outpost on Daymar, the beacon would cost less than if you were getting a rescue on the sub-level 9 of an Onyx facility.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I suppose that would have to be paired not only with the threat to the rescuer, but also the value of that player being able to stay right there.
Yeah.
Provided that you're not just putting respawn points at all the event locations.
That does sound like where they're headed. Be honest,
Yeah, and
the way that they talked about defining different beds and how they work, it sounds like they just want there to be beds everywhere, and then they're going to limit how they work.
And I don't. Again, there's only so much you can do with medical, right? You have your combat medic, quote unquote, the player that is with you in your group, whether an org, friends, or randoms, and you're doing a thing, and that's the person carrying, 80 goops, and 50 med pens and whatever, and they're the one who's going to run to you and revive you, right? Then you have your kind of like 911 response gameplay, which is beacons. Hey, I've fallen and I can't get up. Hey, I'm coming. And you speed out there and you save them. The third thing is something that I don't actually think will ever come to pass, which is things with, what's that ship with the geodesic domes on it?
Endeavor.
It's supposed to be like a hospital ship there. I don't know where doctor gameplay is going to go. Like definitive care, as it's called in the industry.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen with that, but in the immediate and short term, your two types of medical are
that's a
medic.
post 1.0 kind of thing at this point.
So, they have to make these decisions now on whether they want to throw medical out the window, and
right.
It's just one of those things. Respawn can't coexist with medical, in a meaningful way. It's difficult.
Setting aside, I think one of the things that makes that really difficult too is that people don't know just how much of this game is going to be predicated on being downed but not being killed. CIG's made it very clear they don't want people to die very often. They want you generally to go down, and then for some way that to lead to you getting back up. That being said, though, wanting to put respawn locations in more places does tread on that a little bit. So it's that same old confusing mixed messages from CIG, but putting aside the respawning and talking just about medical, which is what you are leaning more towards, it's mainly based around drugs, injuries, and the afflictions that come from those things. When you get to a rescue place, are you actually ever needing to use a medical bed and use that goop to heal injuries, or are you just going in with a medical tool and taking care of getting them up and then that's it?
So it depends. The situation always dictates. It used to be, talking about when beacons came in around 315 time frame, tier 3 was what you got most of the time. That's what you'd find out in the field. Whether they were dead or alive, the tier 3 injury is what you saw. And then later in the 3.2 somewhere range, they changed something to where you actually racked up a tier 3 and a tier 2 injury, which gave validity to the medical terrapin coming in. It had less options in one area, but greater options in another area, and you had to pick and choose what ship you wanted to fly that day in case you encounter something like this. But I think the injury system is going in the right direction with that. You have needed a medical bed in the past. I've had players who, for reasons I don't know if they were intended or if it was just one of those happy accidents that Star Citizen provides, no matter how many times I revived them, they would just die again on the spot. So there's been several cases where to do the full game loop itself, which doesn't really occur that often. So someone's put out a beacon, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. I respond out as quickly as possible, shoot them with the goop, they're up. Shoot them with the goop, they're up, and they're down again. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. This is beyond me. So I tractor beam them or drag them over to the medical bed of the Cuddy Red or Terrapin and place them in the bed. Now I'm flying back to a station as quickly as possible to then take them into the emergency elevator inside the hangar. That is the full medical gameplay loop. I showed up, I stabilized them, they needed definitive care, we left. And we respawn in the clinic, and if they need a ride back, we give them a ride back, or whatever the case may be. So there are plenty of times where players just have regular injuries that need to be healed, and you'll see that at your Lazarus sites and your Hathor sites, or if someone falls down a mountain, you'll have tiered injuries that do require the med bed. Okay. So it is going to see some action.
Okay. So then in that case, but the medical beacon itself doesn't actually, it gets completed as soon as they get back up, right? So you get paid once they are revived. It's not necessarily they have to say, okay, I'm good to go, here's the payment.
Right, they addressed that a while ago where it wasn't auto paying, and for a time it did work. I mean, obviously it's been a while, but yeah, once you revive them, that only works for rescue beacons. So if you're incapacitated and you send out a beacon and someone revives you, they automatically get paid the 15K or whatever they're charging now, 50K. Yeah. With the other ones, medical assistance, you would have to manually get paid.
I see. Okay, so a rescue beacon, it works one way, medical assistance another. Because I'm thinking the price to complete
medical assistance.
What you get is 15K.
I don't think I've ever heard of medical assistance. Like, I mean, is he referring to, hey, I've fallen, I can't get up, and they talk to you, you talk to them, and then you go and save them off the record type of deal? That makes sense.
Hey, credits. If you wanted to go and heal that person's injuries in your bed, you're essentially using 50,000 credits. But that's not necessarily required for the rescue beacon.
No, not all. No, actually, I mean, if you don't want to heal them at all, you don't have to. If you're just reviving them with the med gun, you just do that.
And So
I mean,
the beacon is, I mean, it needs to get better at requiring that kind of. I guess you don't need to. You can just have a reputation system, and then people will eventually find out that somebody doesn't. They just gave me a band-aid, then left.
I mean, I feel like that's not going to be too much of an issue with at least the people that I've interacted with who do the medical gameplay. They're going to want to see the mission completely through, you know, and they'll accept the costs. You know, people who do this regularly that I know at least will just eat the cost and call it a day. But the unspoken thing about medical rescue is that the tips are often enormous. I've made millions from single rescues before, and I'm not saying it's a constant thing, but people will always send you a little extra money. So it's not like we're going to be broke.
Or do you think people would still do that after the live game?
I think people. Well, I don't know how the future currency is going to work different than the AUC.
Well, just because like people still see the game right now as it's going to wipe at some point. Money's not important. Do you think that they're just more willing to drop an extra tip for you on here? Or do you think the kindness of humans will just find its way into the?
I think it's going to be a combination of factors. I think the people who engage with medical, at least from what I've experienced, they want to do a kindness, right? And the other thing is, and this leads back into whether this is a true restriction on Respawn or not, is that you make so much money so quickly, whether actually playing the game or just begging in chat. It's amazing that anybody's like, this is an outrageous cost. Come on, really? You could do 2 bunkers and earn yourself another respawn. That's what, 7 minutes of gameplay. Like, don't complain.
Yeah, it's not that hard to make money in this game. Well, I say that, and I just never make a ton of money, but I think if you really want to make money, you can make some good money. So, I want to talk a little bit about the more distant future. Like, we're not getting super deep into the current changes because we just did that in the last episode. I wanted to get more of like your perspective on how all this stuff is being presented, and that multiple respawn thing is, I think, the biggest revelation of all of this new information we're getting on medical gameplay. It's a big change. Having a respawn screen in Star Citizen, it's going to have a whole selection of like where you can respawn, where you last went, all that kind of stuff. Does that affect your outlook on, I want to say medical gameplay, but this is obviously more, it's rescue and medical respawn, all that kind of stuff. Does it have a big effect on the future?
What?
Well, first of all, I still think respawn should be considered a whole separate thing. Even in some case, maybe have a separate goop. But I think giving people more options, if they're not taking respawn away, and it definitely doesn't look like they're taking respawn away, then you might as well improve the mechanic anyway. And I think having, especially with the introduction of, now we have 2 systems, maybe a third on the way, in a year or two. I think this is a necessary thing, and just as a quality of life adjustment to make it easier for people to group up and do stuff, or just to get around if you don't want to claim a ship or something like that. I think this is important, but I still think as long as it's more accessible and has a more valuable outcome, you're always going to choose respawn over medical. So while I don't think they shouldn't be doing these quality of life adjustments for that, I think, again, if they want, medical shouldn't be this niche thing that you just do with 3 or 4 friends who are dressed as nurses at home. This has been part of the game for a long time.
Yeah.
This has been an accepted thing and a thing that people use on both ends. It shouldn't just be pushed off to the side in favor of a shallow mechanic of just, backspacing or whatever. But yeah, anything that supports respawn is gonna not support medical. But I still think those adjustments are the right thing to do.
I think maybe they could just continue to play around with the resources that it takes to respawn. We still don't really know what they're going to do we don't know all the consequences they have planned for death at Respawn. And I think it's interesting they're not talking about that yet. Like they very, very much did not want to get anyway into the whole DNA regeneration, echoes of injuries kind of discussion during this announcement.
But I wouldn't. I mean, again, they have to decide on foundational elements that are go or no go in the game. Simple as that. I mean, they have to come out and say, hey, this will be here and that's it. This will be like this and that's it, and everything else around it will be iterated. And that's it's hard to A, figure those things out probably, and B, come out to the community and say, hey, this is the way it's going to be, like it or lump it. But I guess we'll have to wait for the second, third part of the medical brief.
Whenever that comes. Yeah, I didn't. Did they say there was going to be like some other release?
I mean, I guess eventually they'll. That second part about, do you want to know more, kind of hinted at, there'll be information to come, but I mean, they definitely didn't tease any depth or complexity changes to medical in that. They just said, this is how things are right now, these are the tools of the trade, and this is how they work, which is fine, because that's a necessary thing that needs to come out. People need to be aware that this stuff exists and that there even was medical. That's the first step, is awareness of this gameplay. But yeah, they didn't touch on anything that may be coming, which, again, the bottom line with complexity and depth of medical, at least the player-facing portion, demands that it is balanced with the other player's time, their real time in mind. This can't have the Ace Combat mod from Arma 3 where you're, carefully unfusing the armor from their leg and, wrapping their leg up and starting an IV and titrating the medication to effect to make sure you're not gonna, the other guys have been waiting there like, can you hurry up? I got 15 minutes left to play and I need to finish this mission. My wife's yelling at me. Just push all the drugs.
This isn't an RC patch.
So we'll see what happens.
It's the all button. Well, there was a rumor or maybe speculation, or
shit.
maybe CIG said it, I don't know. But
I
back
guess
when
it
they talked
is.
about bounty hunting and putting the body of the person who's still alive in the back of your ship and taking them back to jail and all that stuff. People were like, I'm not gonna sit in somebody's body pod for an hour while they derp around before going to turn in their job. And one of the possible solutions to that was replacing the player's body with an NPC body, and then just auto-spawning the player into the jail, or at least giving them the ability to do that, because obviously if you get arrested, there's always some chance a friend can come and bust you up before that person gets you all the way back to jail. So, like, trade-offs of waiting, right, or using AI to finish the job, and I do wonder if that's a possibility. I think we talked about that a little before the podcast, of doing that with medical too, where if there are no players there to come and pick you up, they can spawn an NPC in that makes sure that, no player is waiting more than a maximum of X amount of time. But then there's a lot of complications that come from that too.
Yeah, that's not as straightforward. For as much as people say we need resources, the game is buggy. You just don't die anymore on a consistent basis from stairs, chairs, and ramps like you used to. I think response time, is dictated a lot of the time by whether your hangar spit out your ship. How long you had to wait in the queue to get out of the hangar. Did quantum routing work? Did the star map pull up? Were you able to access your inventory, in a decent amount of time? There's bugs on the responders end too that add on to the time. So I think one of the big things that CIG needs to tackle are these consistent legacy bugs. Before making decisions on foundational elements of the game, introducing major things like Respawn, you need to first address a lot of what makes players frustrated about the current game. A lot of what causes injuries, causes death, causes delays in response, makes people think no one's coming to their beacon. Well, that's because they have no marker. The contract's there, but it doesn't produce a marker, and you're not using chat because the system's broken. So I think a lot of these bugs need to be addressed first before they come out with these major changes, because ultimately those bugs are still going to be there and they're still going to interact. They just re-added NPC dropships. Do you remember those when they first came out? They'd land,
Oh my God.
and the guys would just sit in a seat, and you would just shoot them and be done with your day, and there'd just
And
be a
the ship would
pile
just
of Cunny
float there.
Blacks right there. Or they tumble in weird circles.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and call your NPC medic. Good luck. I'll be there 4 times over before the thing appears and is able to figure out how to walk straight. So I think a lot has to be done for that system. But if you're going to make NPCs that advanced, then give medical crowd NPC missions. Where's my humanitarian aid? Where's my NPC rescue missions? We have weather, so disasters. We have swamps, coming. Maelstrom, collapse a settlement from a tornado. I don't know. Give us something to do besides beacons, but hey, we're already geared up for that gameplay, so if one comes in and we are on duty and we're close by, we'll go get it.
That's what I thought could have been the biggest thing they could do with bringing in the Apollo, was like, okay, cool, bring in the Apollo, just give medical missions now of some sort. We already have rescues, just put those NPCs in a down state instead of a dead state. And the most simple basic thing, well, I say simple and basic, but as far as medical gameplay goes, it's just
Yes.
going somewhere and pressing a button on somebody and then watching them change.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like we're gonna get medical beacons. So it's like, this was not a prepared launch for this is like the Apollo's coming in, let's make a change. And here's what we can do right now. Throw some resources in there.
I don't even know what they would do, honestly, for the future medical gameplay. I think the Apollo is just a respawn point. I think a lot of people who are getting into it now, or since respawn was introduced, see it as a mobile respawn point. Medical ships, nobody used to shoot it the Cutlass Red, because why bother? There's nothing in it, and it doesn't fight too well. But now, ever since medical ships became respawn points, if you land somewhere for too long, you're going to get your ship blown up, because nobody wants a laser jet people printer in the operational area that can start spitting out a whole org. So I don't know what the plan was or what people expected with the Apollo as far as medical gameplay goes, because it's still so much to figure out. Even having these bed modules, you don't need more than one bed for medical. Pre-goop or post-goop, it doesn't take that long to heal somebody, even if they have a tier 1 injury or tier 2 or whatever.
The original concept's broken then. Huh?
Oh, absolutely. And they knocked out the drones, because you don't need to retrieve a patient if they're just going to respawn anyway in the ship, or somewhere else, right? So they realized, well, what's the point in working on that tech if people aren't going to actually get rescued by anybody? Which I think that was a very telling thing. And of course, that's my opinion on it, but I feel like that had a lot to do with it. But even the Apollo modules, again, it takes 2 seconds to get healed, and the next person can lay in it. You don't need 6 beds. There's no mass casualty events in the game, and I don't know if there's ever going to be, really.
Polaris crashing. You put that person in the pilot seat, they don't know how to ride it. Gotta have the Apollo nearby to save everybody. User error problems.
That's my problem, is crashing into the ground.
Yeah, I think this is the problem. This is their big problem, is these ships and concepts that got made before they designed the game, and now that they're designing the game, not only are they not really sticking completely to what they had planned back then, they're changing things based on the player base and how gaming is now. And so those concepts are becoming even more outdated, and they're kind of looking for ways to use them. You mentioned the Endeavor earlier, having a whole hospital on a ship. How are you going to justify that with this sort of medical gameplay? How are you going to justify the Apollo without its drones? How are you going to make it feel like it's worth its time and effort when Maybe you don't need 6 beds at once. Yeah, I don't know. It's I like that the medical gameplay is going forward, but it does feel like this is more of a scramble just to like have it updated for the Apollo's release rather than we've been working through this in the design phase very slowly over the last 7 years since this was concepted, and now here is the grand plan that was made to work with it.
It's very underwhelming, and I don't know if it was a scramble or if this was, you know, part of that grand plan. I really don't think it affects the Apollo's launch at all. I think I'm celebrating this whole thing, but it's the smallest of steps. It's the smallest of steps in the right direction because it's acknowledging medical, number one, and number two, because it's just in the very slightest restricting one of the blockers to medical gameplay, which is respawn. Now, like I said before, they stepped out of it, and they're like, on this new, we're going to go backward and make healing people very expensive, and I'm sure they'll adjust that. Who knows? It could go up. I don't know what they're thinking, but I think if you look at all of the original design concepts, and I hate to go back to that stuff because I'm not a fan of a lot of those people who quote these plans like they're gospel. Like, look around, things have changed, and they're going to continue to change, just as you said. But all of these medical ships and vehicles were billed as response assets. These are coming in to medevac people out, like in real life. You know, you have your helicopters and your aircraft to come in, or, you know, ground ambulances to pull people out, whether it's civilian or military. You know, these are designed around that. So when you introduce a concept like respawn, that negates really that whole concept. So I at the end of the day, I mean, these things are just going to stay the same as they've been until there's a reintroduction of the basic medical gameplay we had, which again revolves around beacons. That's the big differentiation between that and every other FPS game, where you can heal someone in person because you're already there with them, you know, like Battlefield or Squad or something, you know.
Yeah. I want it to be more of like some spawn points if you need them. Do you the drugs and injuries? I think I might have asked you this already, but do you feel like the drugs and injuries that we have in the game and the way that they're approaching them, from the radiation damage to the cold to the hot, fall damage, legs, all that kind of stuff, do you think with those aspects of medical, this gameplay can be complex and interesting enough in the future, or do you think there will need to be more things added in?
So this is complicated. Again, moving the disclaimer out of the way of, it needs to be more streamlined to respect the player's time, the other player, not the medic.
Let's finish testing it.
Aside from that, implementing a more complex medical system, and I don't mean mini games where you have to line up 2 dots and drop something in a hole. That's not fun. I mean, the actual concept of treating either a player or an NPC, I mean, it starts with the injury system itself. Like, how deep are they going to go with that? How can they make that appear on the screen in a more granular fashion where you have to address smaller things and act on those? What does your diagnostic equipment look like? You know, what does that readout do for you? And what do you carry? I mean, right now we have pens, and those are all useless except for the red pen and the med gun. But I don't know how that's going to work, because introducing, all right, maybe you gatekeep the advanced mode of the med gun from new medics, right? They have to do enough missions to unlock advanced mode. Okay, now you have advanced mode, but there's no auto button because you're the guy. You're able to adjust blood values or drug values and dosages on your gun, right? What is the criteria for that? I mean, you have drugs that are medications that are weight based. You have medications that do one thing in one dose, you know, and another thing in another dose, like atropine, for example, if you have bradycardia, slow heart rate, you're going to do 1 milligram of atropine to the patient to speed their heart up, given they don't have, they meet the criterion. There's not other issues surrounding that, but if they have organophosphate poisoning, it's 2 milligrams or 3 milligrams, and then that's repeated every 20 or 30 minutes. This is a very deep rabbit hole to go into, because number one, you have to have this underlying foundation, this setup of all these different injuries. I mean,
I think we've had enough of that. We gotta change your audio here. Oh, wrong device. Hold up. There we go. That is true. Check, 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 check. All right, we're here. Oh. Mm. They're at an OLP, which isn't that bad. That way I can add a rescue to my... Oh, yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. I can totally agree with that. I mean, if they radar lock me, yeah, I'm going for it. Oh, he's inside not the main building, so I can deal with this. That's what I need to click on. They ain't getting up. Oh. I ain't gonna fucking die. Let's just get in there. I'm pretty sure I come equipped with a gun. Yeah. Welcome back to society. Wait, where'd you go? I'm just gonna go ahead and use my med bed real quick. Can you hear me out there? Get in the spaceship! Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't bring enough drugs for that.
I'm pushing. Moving up. You got it.
On. Oh, shit. Come on. Damn, there is a lot of fucking NPCs here. Damn, dude.
You got it.
Hmm.
You screwed with the wrong people.
Holy shit, they just keep spawning.
Contact received.
Give me a sec. Yeah, I'll go, ya.
Hold up.
Yeah, you owe me though.
At X. Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Contact received. Hydrogen fuel at 75%.
Mm.
Launch sequence complete. Engines off. Landing successful.
God damn it, dude. This guy knows how to shoot, and that's a problem. I'm gonna have to fucking just rush back into my ship and leave.
Oh, I am gonna enjoy this.
Engines on. Launch sequence complete.
just get behind the ship. Because then we can get a gun. Come on. What's my gimbal? There we go. There. You ain't friendly, bitch.
Contact received.
I wonder if I can get up on top of my ship. I don't think I can. No, 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 no. Oh shit! Come on, come on! Oh man, I almost made it up on top.
Contact received. Landing successful.
Fuck. I know there was a dead person around over here. He had a gun. He had a custodian. I'm on it. Why can't I fucking get inside the thing? Some douche right there. Dude, I'm gonna die trying to get my fucking ground vehicle. Is it destroyed or something? It's probably destroyed. Only logical reason. Fuck. I might have to rush inside again. At least I got armor! Fucking...
Engines on.
There. We're getting flipped over. Here we go.
Go, go, I got your back.
This motherfucker doesn't have any ammo. I'm getting rid of the fucking this scope. We don't need a scope. One of these motherfuckers got ammo. And in fact, I'm taking this scope off too. We ain't no scope. Alright. Enter pilot seat. Come on, dude. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Let me in! All these motherfuckers in here don't have any ammo or armor. At least. Print free card. What kind of vehicle is that? Is that the one with the jetpack? I think it's got a jetpack. What fucking moon are we on? Holy shit. Oh. Didn't I grab a key card? This is a blue door key card, so I need a blue key card. I got a path key card. That's a red door. So we'd have to go to the middle. What is that? Is that my other bike? Or is this my pink bike? Bro! What is going on? I guess next time, turn it off. Or take a, well, okay. I don't know what to say. That one's fucked too. Mhm. Damn. How much loot around here? Dude, I can't see shit. It's so dark. Wait, I can see stuff better on my other screen.
Someone got dropped.
Oh shit, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. What are you doing? I said jump. Fuck! You bitch. I'm gonna kill one of you. Where you at? These guys up here have ballistics. Get back in the med bed.
You picked the wrong guy to
You picked the wrong guy to screw with, sir. What in the fuck is going on? Still no access to that bike.
Do the smart thing and kill yourself now. If I find you, you'll regret it. Laying down, covering fire. You got it.
Where's the backpack? Hold up. Drop. Item. Damn it, dude. Alright. Let's see. Open. There's nothing really in the backpack. Damn it, dude. Custodian ammo.
I'm gonna hurt you for so long, you're gonna think it's a career.
Fuck, I got tier 3s.
Oh, after I kill you,
Woo!
family, then your dog, then burn your hat to the ground.
Let's fucking do the drugs first. Alright, FS9.
Oh, after I kill you, I'm gonna kill your family. Then you...
Bitch. Take this fucking gun off. Take. There we go. Now we got a gun. Can I pull out another one of those? It's got a while. It's got 30 minutes. Hey, we'll just drag your body. Interesting. What just happened? What? Oh shit. Only 5 med gel. Yeah, I mean, you can't really put much in there, can you? Yeah, this is heavy armor. Oh, there is only one patient here. Hold up. Or, oh, personal. Alright, we'll see if I can just swap that armor off of this guy. There we go. So now I got a backpack. Wait. Can I... I might have to actually drop that on the ground. Open. That's my backpack.
I've got you covered. You can't hide out forever.
Alright.
This ain't gonna end well for you. Seriously, come on, Ants. I'll make it quick. I need some more cover.
Oh, it's my fucking bike.
Get out here! Or shoot me!
That fucking bike of mine over there. I need to fucking heal up. I got a tier 3 leg injury, man. Alright. Let's see if we can get some more ammo. Let's see if we can pick up my bike. No, can't. There's somebody else talking. Nope. No, no, motherfucker. Never know. Oh shit, balls. I have an itch. Where'd he go? I got rubber banded somewhere. Oh. Is there another? Wasn't there another backpack guy around here? Is this him? Shit, I'm running out of fucking the other ammo now. They ain't spawning with ammo anymore. Wait, what is this? We got some Karna ammo in here. It's another Karna. Custodian. Storm whale. Hey, there's a custodian right there. This ain't an elevator over here, is it? Stator ammo. Oh, here we go. Alright, we got a key card now.
Look alive, I want a net on this son of a bitch. Keycard accepted.
Man. Oh yeah, I should probably close this door.
Yeah, I got ya. Go, go, I got your back. I'm gonna slice you thin and nuts. I'll cover you. You're really starting to piss me off.
As Howling legs.
Can you believe today is the day you die? I'm gonna mess you up.
I just need a multi-tool now.
I'm gonna slice you thin and nuts. Seriously? Hiding? You've just been difficult now. Dodge all you want. This ends with you dead. Here. Or shoot me. Just do something already. Well, that definitely wasn't nothing. Seriously, come on.
Ooh, here we go.
I'll make it quick.
Let's see.
Move it forward.
Alright, can I shoot through this?
Came across those guns. What? Go investigate the whoever did this. It's probably still evil.
No. Can't.
You got it. You screw with the wrong people. I've got you covered. Just place it.
Alright.
Go, go, I got your back.
Hey, yo, can I fucking kill him with this thing?
Won't be long. Reposition.
This is the tractor beam one.
Time to read the world, fucker. Now,
Thought I seen a second one in here. What is this? A drift? Ooh.
I need some more cover.
Alright. What's up? Nikhail?
Hide all you want.
How you doing?
Better this way. More fun.
Come out of her down on you.
Whew.
You picked the wrong guy to screw.
They're coming at me. Oh shit!
You wanted this fight? Now you're gonna feel every second.
I'll cover you.
Come at me, bitch. Where you at?
I'm gonna hurt you for so long. You're gonna
Got me a tier 2 arm injury. I really need to get out of here.
Is that? Go ahead.
I don't want fucking this door to close on me.
let's see what you got.
Can't get a solid shot.
I'm gonna hurt you for
Fuck.
so long. You're gonna think it's a career.
I know there's another one. I can hear him.
You got it.
Fuck. Fuck. Alright. I'm not very good with the P6. Of course I remember you. You used to always come to my videos. And watch them, but I haven't been streaming very much. I streamed a little bit of No Man's Sky, but then I made the videos private, I guess. Curious if that fixed it. Alright. No. Can I jump with this? Is this one of those ones where I can jump with? It is not. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want you or you. Let's see, where's that one thing? I was just gonna grab it. Oh, I must have left it on the other side of that wall. Oh well. Alright, so you can't bring an Atlas inside here, can you? This would have been a cool tool to have. That's so weird you can't walk up in there. There's so much room. Let's see. We're about to find out. Eh? Yeah, that's fair. How's school going? Yeah, I think this vehicle's just absolutely fucked. Yeah. Multiple RCs. They probably want this. How is dog? Ooh. My dog is doing fine. My dog's doing great now. Not too much to complain. He's eating a lot now. Every time I see the word or the two letters RC, I think research chemicals. For my old childhood ways. The hell? What is that? Over there? Why is there a vehicle over there that's red? 6 kilometers away. What is this out here? It is so dark. Your brother broke your controller? Does he have any idea how gaming controller, like, how expensive gaming controllers are nowadays? Gaming controllers are pretty expensive these days. Like a PlayStation 5 controller can run anywhere between $70 to $80. Especially the new ones, they can run up to like $90. They're expensive.
Check fire. Check fire. Check fire.
Damn. Ooh, what ship was that? That was a fucking F8C. Died in 100, went down in 120 shots. If not less. I probably missed a few shots. Yo, I'm getting radar locked. Right? Actually, I'm not really getting radar locked. He's 21 and he breaks your... I'll tell you what, though. My wife, she's gone through a couple controllers getting mad and then bashing it on the desk. And I've told her, is like, you, stop slamming your controller down. They're expensive. I just got her a brand new controller. That was like a purple PlayStation 5 controller. It's already acting weird. So now I gotta get her another controller eventually.
Radar contact.
Hey, you have a good eating time. It's gonna be one of these Panthers.
Radar contact.
Can you not dumbfire anymore? Damn.
Radar contact. Target acquired.
Oh. Wrong button, that's why. Huh? That wasn't me, was it?
Target acquired. Radar contact.
Damn, dude. That sucks. How the dumbfiring works. I'd like to go inside and get to a red room.
Radar contact.
Fucking ship is so big. I think there should be enough room.
Not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm going to investigate.
Keycard accepted.
I'll keep a looking, mate. Push it!
Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these magazines that's on me. We might keep the Karna on me. Oh wait, no, let's take the Karna off.
Keycard required.
You know, I was just getting into this.
Hmm. That's cool. We got a Zeus exploration helmet in here. Marzov, Spitfire, heavy arms. Defiance Desert chest plate. I'm keeping that. What is this?
Is this how you want to spend your final moments? Hiding, scared. Cowards hide. You're a coward. Scared.
Oh, Karna ammo. Let's hold on to that.
You can't hide out forever. Where you hiding now?
FS9 ammo. Does this... I don't think this gun comes with a sight.
We got visitors. Finding them now. This is how you want to spend your final moments. This is a lot of build-up for me hiding a bullet in your soul.
Did that sight get on it?
Eyes wide, everyone. Find who did this.
Full safe vest? Hmm.
Someone's too scared to look.
Dude, this med pen looks weird. So there should be another red room. Can I shoot through this glass? No, they must have fixed it. Who the fuck's shooting? They're shooting through the wall or some shit. I don't see the other printer. I'm getting wrecked right now. Alright. The red printer is not down bottom in this one at all. Like it normally is in some of the other ones. The red printer is probably up top. So we have to go back up. I feel like... Damn it, that's not gonna work. We gotta go. Is that glass broken right there? I don't think it is. Yeah. There's only one red room. What happened to the fucking big heavy dude that I just seen? You think this guy's got anything useful? Probably not. Nope. Nothing useful. So literally, you only get so many chances here. Where I was first at, there was a red key card spawner.
I'm pushing. You little. Advancing. I'm pushing. Everyone watch out.
Let's go!
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Seriously, come on, lads. I'll make it quick. We can work this out. Honest. I need some more cover. Push it. Put it in French.
I think they fixed this exploit.
Move on. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they fixed that exploit. You can't fucking do that anymore. Fuck, dude, I'm stuck on this damn phone thing. And I need to fucking re-up my medical supplies here. Alright.
Moving.
That one's got a blue ring thing. Oh, this is that other area. It's similar to the one I was just at.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Radar contact.
I'm gonna hurt you for so long, you're gonna think it's a trophy.
I'm gonna think it's a career. It's a lot easier to control like this. Oh. I don't think it's that big of a deal if it's just a red container. What is this? Oh shit! Tits! Where the hell did that come from? Motherfucker, dude. Do I need multiple fuses for that? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. And this one doesn't have a container. Or not a container, but a printer. I mean, it might have a printer. But it could be in one of these rooms. There's a red printer right there, actually. How many fuses does my ship have? Because maybe we can borrow some fuses. Actually, I think the fuse box is in here. I've seen the fuse box somewhere. And we only got one fuse in this ship. That I can see. Oh wait. There's another fuse. Alright. We got two fuses. Just gotta get in there before they start spawning again. Actually, I don't even know. What was the point of that? Shit. We're gonna have to try and find another fuse. Or not another fuse. We're gonna need to find a container. Or a key card. We need our key card.
Laying down covering fire.
Interesting enough that there's freaking these lasers here. They added laser bombs. Shit. Here we go. Found something. I might hold on to that. Alright, I'm gonna go back to that one area where my ship is at.
Keycard accepted.
The next force scope. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on that gun. God damn, dude. Yeah, there's nothing worth jumping on, it looks like. Everything's on the ground. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Accepted.
Haha, bitch. I might as well just collect it.
Changing cover!
Come back. We were having so much fun.
Wonder how long you can keep quiet.
Ooh, there's a P6LR here.
Are you kidding me? How we lose?
Well, that was a waste of time. Go on, keep hiding. The hunt's my favorite part. God damn it, I wonder who did this found. Gonna see what I can find.
Why are you hiding?
Came across the body.
Too scared to
Go
come out to
investigate
fight.
the area.
How the hell did they get away from us?
You know, just getting into this.
Parallax rifle? Yeah, let's just do that.
Something's up.
Alright.
Gonna check it out now. Over.
Oh, is this one of those one where you gotta type in the code? I don't even know how you get a code. Zenith sniper, laser sniper rifle. Oh, is this the parallax rifle that I'm looking at over here?
Why are you hiding?
Ooh. Is this the new Mazarov helmet?
Come out and play! Cowards hide. You a coward. Scared.
Huh. Let's put that so I can get a better look at it.
Hey, is there something?
Oh, after I kill you, I'm gonna kill your family, then your dog, then burn your hab to the ground.
What the fuck? Damn. I might kill your family and your dog.
I'll cover you!
That was crazy, man. Like, where do you even get a code to that? I think there's a code just laying around somewhere.
Seriously, come on out. I'll make it quick.
Oh, you're hiding right there. Alright. Hey, the sun's back up.
Frickin' body.
I'm just gonna push through.
Get out here!
Actually, where the hell is my ship? Oh, it's all the way over there. Fuck.
Where you hiding now?
Alright, let's get out of here.
Takeoff complete.
I want to know how well this ship does in combat. We're gonna go up to the OLP.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Docking request initiated. Docking unavailable. Landing gear raised. Shields damaged. Enemy down.
Motherfucker, are you trying to ram me? Wait, where'd you go? Oh, did they all just like straight up despawn? Interesting.
Shields damaged. Radar contact.
What the hell is wrong with my targeting?
Enemy down.
There's a bunch of naked ones walking around.
Docking request initiated. Docking unavailable. Landing gear raised.
Wait.
Thought you wanted this fuck.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
Whatever. We'll just land like over here, I guess. Damn, dude. Here, we'll just park like this. Oh. Can I get on it yet? No. That shit's fucked. Where is the one? I think one of the computers is below me. Let's see. I need. What fucking kind of gun is this? Oh, I'm using a parallax. I thought I was using a fucking quartz. Oh, that's an open window. Oh shit. Oh shit, where did you come from? Maybe switch to a different gun real quick. Did somebody just enter my ship? Let's just get in. Fuck! And I'm down. I don't even care. It's alright, I don't care. That was purely my fault for going down, because I didn't heal myself. I think somebody was in my ship. And my ship was all fucked up anyways. I really wanted to get that Mazarov helmet that I had. Check it out, but it's alright. I should have tried setting my spawn right there. It's alright. That I didn't. It doesn't bother me.
Hey there.
Fuck. I just died. Basically, didn't I? No, I didn't. Alright. You died too? Well, welcome back. A pharmacy shop is growing. You think I'll ever be able to buy an 1/8 ounce of Widow? What is this? I don't. This is all new to me. I didn't know this was an area. Ooh, here's the ecstasy. Now I can reach for it. Is that what's in these packages in here? No, that's totally a different package. That was weird. There we go. Huh. Am I spelling ecstasy all too? I might have to look it up. Yeah, and the shop. That's crazy.
Hey.
Probably do shots of wheatgrass. Patient check-in. Storage access. I kind of like Microtech. They're pretty cool.
Hey there.
How are you getting by?
Is this the comms? See, this is the not comms, the habitat. Oh, is this the Kelto shop that they added right next to Habs? A Drake ship chair. Hmm. Interesting. Ah.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
I'll go there.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful, doors are now closing.
Too bad you can't edit your messages that you post. I do kind of want to go back and get my ship. And this whole time I thought I was running fucking Quartz submachine gun. Clearly it's not a submachine gun. Wait a minute. Mazarov Spitfire. I just realized this Mazarov Spitfire is different on both sides. This game feels so smooth right now. Cha-la. Ooh, cha-la. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hi.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's bar at the promenade. Only a quick ride on the Metro Loop. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology. Where creative
Vehicle
innovation
selected. Please
meets
visit.
innovative creativity.
How's all this shit? Horizon. Are these all Horizon helmets? Horizon, Horizon, Horizon. Then what is that? What is that on the ground? I'm just gonna go ahead and put on that Vandal helmet. Didn't I buy a... I bought a new outfit or some shit. I'm pretty sure. Thought I did. What is this? Hold up. That's an interesting looking helmet. I kind of like that. That looks cool. is this? Is this heavy? It's not heavy. This medium armor, medium armor. Medium armor. Wasn't I just wearing like some heavy armor? I'm pretty sure I was just wearing heavy armor. Because I had a heavy backpack on. There's a heavy backpack right there, but that is not what I was wearing. Here it is, heavy backpack. Laser shotgun, there's a prism. Or I can always buy shit when I get out there. I don't recall the Cutlass Red being red and white. I thought it was red and black. wonder if I can make this ship in No Man's Sky. Do, 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 do. How far is the Terra station? I think it's just a troll. Because I'm pretty sure it would have been a big deal if the Terra Gateway was in. Because, hold on, let's look at the Pyro Gateway. Yeah, you can't even see... I don't know. We'll have to check it out. My Apollo Medivac is... Did somebody really steal my fucking Apollo Medivac? Or no, it's not even right. Hold up. My Apollo Medivac's over here. There's no way my Apollo Medivac's over there. So, fucking... They need to fix quantum markers.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Fucking come on. And my character's still right there. I got me a key card, bitch. Oh shit, that's my body right there. Damn it, dude. Oh shit, somebody's throwing shit, but tits. Fuck, dude. Alright, where the fuck was I getting shot from? Up there. Oh shit, there's people right there. Are they on my ship? Scott Gust. Barely fucking doing anything to this bitch. Alright, I might be able to get my... Oh no, hold up. I have a little bit of ammo. Oh, fucking tits. I went flying. That nade fucked me up. Oh, where the fuck? Oh, shit. Alright. Damn. Message redacted. What's up, Gus? What kind of weapons this guy hauling around? Dude, there's a lot of them over there. Fuck. I think I'm gonna go in that other room to catch a breather.
Keycard accepted.
Close this off for a second. See if there's like tractor beam I can find. Take a look and see if there's anything worth looting. I think that was a grenade launcher. Hold up. That was a grenade launcher. Or GP33 grenade launcher. The performance does look good in this patch, honestly. Wait a minute. I should just hold on to that. I have a P6LR around somewhere. It's got some bugs, but it's really not that bad of a patch. I'd like to get to my character's body. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see, drag body. Oh shit. Alright, drag body. Uh, can I kick you or something? Or oh my fucking god, dude. What about turn over? No? We're gonna find that pad that opens and closes this. It's right there. Come on, let's go! Oh, does this say live? I might have made a fuck up. I meant to say PTU. Yo, I was getting shot from somewhere. I don't know from where. It's got to be this right side, but I don't see anybody. Drag body. Come on. Where the fuck are those bullets coming from? Oh. There you are, bitch. What's up, Dominique? How you doing?
System check.
Oh, I'm like stuck. There we go. This is a pretty big ship.
Radar contact. Shields damaged.
I think I'm missing a lot. Or their shields are coming back up. Come on, man, you should have died.
Enemy down. Radar contact. Shields damaged.
I'm just gonna get rid of that, so I don't lock onto it. Damn. That ship's kind of beefy. Or whatever.
Radar contact.
Oh wait, radar. I keep losing contact with radar lately. So I feel like they need to do something with the radar. Like that right there. It just lost contact with the radar for no reason. Unless they're dropping noise or doing something to get me to stop shooting. This thing is slow as shit. Oh, there's no more enemies. Alright, I don't know if this person's being a troll or not, but a couple people said that you can go through the Terra Gateway. But, could be a troll. But I figured I'd just give it a look. They made changes to the ASD wing. You know, if the prospectors, like, used their mining laser heads, they would be fucking dangerous. Instead, they're using guns. And those mining laser heads, if they got up close to you and switched to mining, they would really fuck up a lot of ships. So they could be way more dangerous than what they appear. It's like a little mini Idris gun. You just gotta be like 50 meters away for it to be viable. Could they be elite dangerous? I don't play... I honestly haven't really played Elite Dangerous, like, ever. I thought about it way back in the day when Elite Dangerous was, like, the go-to game. It was, like, the best, space game for a while. But I was, like, still hooked on Star Citizen, and I played No Man's Sky, but at the time, in early development, I know Elite Dangerous was like the top one. Now there's a bunch of different space games. This is probably about all I'm going to do, is I'm just going to check out the Terra Gateway to see if I'm being trolled. And then tomorrow, I'm wanting to check out the new ASD stuff. Bunkers, they have a new area. Just like regular bunkers.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright. So I got trolled. I'm pretty sure. I don't see no fucking gateway. Unless I went past it, maybe. I assume the gateway's gonna be right there. You can't go through it, though. Wait, oh wait, no. Hold on. The gateway's right there. We'll just go up to it. Yeah. Each space game does have its charms. My rear ramp is bugged or busted. I am kind of curious what it says over here. Oh shit! That came out of nowhere. I don't even know what the fuck I hit. I gotta go back and watch my video on that one. What in the fuck was that? I gotta, man. What in the hell was that? I'm gonna say that I was trolled. I don't think there was really a gateway there, because there would be that weird bubble thing. I'm gonna be rewatching my video on that one. Damn! I wonder if that was like one of the lights or something? That was like a small ass thing. Let's see. What the hell was that? I'm opening up my fucking YouTube. Let's see here. I might be able to watch it. There's literally nothing here. Oh, and this thing popped in. It just like popped in. Like out of nowhere. Like what the fuck? On. I'll zoom in. It's gonna be kind of fuzzy. Like there is literally nothing there. And then it pops in. I'm clipping that. I had 0 time to react to that. That was wild. That was pretty funny. What is it? It said GTO2. You know, I didn't get a clear look at it. Let's pull it back up. Here we go. YouTube. Oops. Make sure we're at high def here. Can I go in slow motion? Hold on, let's... Here, go over there. Oh, wait. No, it's gonna be... in settings, playback speed. Dropped it down to 25. GTO 2. Like, what the fuck? Look at how much time I... Oh, hold on. We'll get back to it. Is there a way to zoom in? Actually, you could probably zoom in like this. Not really. I know on your phone you can zoom in really close. It's a mine. It does kind of look like a mine. There's nothing there. It popped in and I'm like, oh shit. Oh man, that was funny. Damn. That's gotta be something to report.
Capsule now.
I've been thinking about packing up everything, heading on summer camp. I figure all I need is a few resources and I can just fabricate anything else I need.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
I am definitely... Yeah.
Careful, doors are now closing.
I wish we had mines. That would be fun. That would be the troll move to do if somebody was a couple people were to tell people, "Oh, hey, the the gate is open. Just go through it." And somebody dropped a bunch of mines there. and you go through there and you blow up. That would be pretty funny too. But that was just a weird late pop-in object.
Nearing next stop.
There was a helmet I wanted for my body, but I'm not gonna even care. I found the new Mazeroth helmet, and it was pretty cool. Pretty cool looking. It's like gray, and it's got the same features as the normal Mazeroth helmet, except it was built for industrial use, pyrotechnics or something. Well, I was able to look at it on my stream, so later I'll be able to show it after my stream has been processed and this the quality of the video is a little better. Usually takes a minute.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Howdy.
Yo.
From the left, shuffle.
Hello.
Be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
Welcome
I like the
to
interactions.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
For the latest updates on ship availability and gate assignments,
Alright,
one of the conveniently located terminals.
there we go. Destroyed!
Your insurance.
Only 18 minutes. Wow. I would have thought it would have been a lot longer.
Microtech,
Please visit
the
us again.
empire's leader in
Goodbye.
cutting-edge technology. Where creative
Bro, you fall and can't get up.
I don't care. I don't care.
Did you just go under the ground? On my screen, you went under and you popped back up from under.
Ready to upgrade? Located
No,
in
no.
Plaza, the factory line
Just a bug.
Microtech's latest offerings.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Please visit.
You guys playing with the new Apollo?
You have one?
Yeah?
Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge
Yeah, we just want to try it.
Oh, yeah.
She have one, so we go. I just want to see it.
there's a lot going on today.
Huh? You can invite me to your party and I'll let you use it.
No, she have one.
Oh, you have
We're
one?
good.
Oh, alright.
Thank you.
No problem.
Remember, your belongings belong to you.
Welcome
Keep a careful watch
to the
on all
ASOP
personal
vehicle retrieval system.
I'm thinking about pulling out the address.
From all of us
I
at
don't know.
Microtech, welcome to the
We'll
new
spawn
Babbage
this.
Spaceport. Microtech, the empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets
Sometimes I'd be just looking at my list of ships, and then I won't even know what I want to pull out.
Microtech, the empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
So, see, the Apollo is on And then, where's my pulses at?
Your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
I might do the STV. Oh, I have to actually be inside my hangar for it.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit one of the bars. Only a quick 5 minutes.
Beast Clintwood. Alright. I'm heading off to bed.